Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab, but I'm in the book. We almost done with the book. I'm at page 113. The book only goes to 144 pages. We had part three, chapter final four chapters. We had part three, so we got one more to go. Right now, we're going to introduce you to what are the disciplines of right thinking philosophy, aka Shedy, or what's the disciplines of Shedy, aka right thinking philosophy. I got that for you right now. Let's go. Nice little lesson. Let's rock. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune and receiving it. I appreciate you. Sorry about that. Brain freeze. I'm taking from the top. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission here as well is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. What's going on here with this thing looking rag down there? But I asked the question, do you know you? Well, when I'm through, yeah, that's what I do. Let's go. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know, spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and two, my eye be true. We're going to talk about how to be a disciple of Shita Nana, aka Commission African Mystery. They called it a mystery because when they came in, we didn't invite them in. You can't come in, you can't walk into no place of knowledge and education, occult system, without being recognized or being invited. So uninvited guests is a mystery to them, okay? But when you're doing something that's right, usually you have all that stuff covered. So let's talk about what are the disciplines of Shedy or right thinking philosophy. Discipline meaning something you set forth that you're going to follow rules, commandments, or the tenets, whatever you want to call it. We call it disciplines. And Shedy is what? If you want to become a spiritual aspirant, aka right thinker of the Netarianism, your first duty, the first thing you should practice is the disciplines of Shedy, aka right thinking philosophy. We practice Maya. You want to study and learn the philosophy so you can live it. Shedy is what means to allow the teachings of right thinking philosophy or Shita Netta to come into your life, make it a part of your life. Again, your life in a real way. Use it, implement it in your life when day by day it tells you that. You cannot just study and practice the right thing philosophy teachings or read books and learn about them. You must do certain things. Again, break it down real simple. The onus is on you that will allow you to cleanse yourself and allow your personality to now become a proper vessel for the teachings. You're here because you want to be. I'm not putting it, no, I'm not doing nothing. I'm here giving information. You're here to get that information. That's what it's based on. I'm teaching, you're learning. Let's go. That's my mission. That's what I'm on. It should be your goal to learn it and then implement it. Watch this. When you put yourself in position, meaning you open up your objectively thinking, listening, paying attention, and you're going to practice what you learn. Then what you learn will happen will be useful. I'm giving you not just a bunch of information. This is what I call useful information, life lessons that you can implement and use. That's the difference. And take you to a what? A higher, to learn the higher mysteries. Now will be open to you. You have to want it. You have to search. You have to go and search for the truth for yourself. Every right thinker, aspirant, should adopt their own commission diet program of health for the body. I ain't big on all that nutrient. No, I'm not into that. I understand it, but I do, as I say, balance. I got my that nutrition like imbalance. I'm good. If I eat something that's not good for me, I break out in hives. I get allergic reactions, so I try to keep that in balance in mind also. But the whole idea is to keep the body, the mind, and the soul, as well as what use your four main disciplines of what we call samatawi. That's balancing out what you know to be and practicing them. Watch this, like me. How can religion? There we go. How can religion be more effective? Love that question. Why? Practice it. Simple. That's an easy answer. Practice it. Don't just read it. Don't just learn it. Don't just understand it. Practice it, and it will make you look a lot better because all y'all perpetrating it make it look bad. I don't want a whole bunch of perpetrating the right thing because why? You're gonna make it look bad. So I know this is that group. That's what everybody got their own occult followers. They offer what? You can come and join. Simple. Masons don't solicit masonry. If it's good, come and get it. You see people doing it, you want, come on get it. To know one, you got to be one, you got to know one. Why? You got to have somebody vouch for you. Simple. I ain't got a problem with that. So, and that's how it should be. I'm not out here politicking, trying to get friends to watch my. No, I'm not doing that. Let's go. Now, let's talk about how could you make religion more effective. Religion is not simply, pay attention, all my Christian followers, performing rituals, I mean going to church every Sunday, as in what? Automation, or just this mindlessly chanting dogma and slogans. Okay? All the feel good dogma, yeah, 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 God in my head. Oh, yeah, 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 I read the hymn book. The words sound good, and I understand them. I don't see them being lived. So I don't give a crap about what. Y'all talk a good game and don't play it worth for crap. So these people who I fellowship with change my philosophy when it comes to that. Why? They practicing what they preach. My pastor started at the top, and everybody under him follows accordingly, including me. Okay? Why? I practice what he teaches me. See if it works. I already got mine. I know what I got. I got to work on that. I'm living. All right? But it is a process. Again, a process of internal transformation. You have to change from the inside out, not the outside in. And through increasing what? Righteousness, virtue, self control, wisdom, and enlightenment. These are all qualities that you can manifest by practicing them. And by doing that, something magic will happen. Okay? That's the force. If you practice and master the force, you can use it to your benefit. And this cannot occur if the teachings of said religion are, you ready? Misunderstood, misinterpreted, or not practiced. Don't make a difference. If it's not being done, even if it's being done wrong, don't make a difference. But if it's not being practiced, it means nothing. Prayer without works. A philosophy without putting in the work, same thing. Same thing. Moving on. And I attest to that. Nor can it work if there is lack of spiritual sensitivity. Do you care? Is it from the heart? If your heart ain't in it, you ain't doing it. What? No, no. You can say and believe and think what you want, but if your heart ain't in it, the emotion, the feeling, the desire, it won't work. Relationships, careers, hobbies, whatever. If it's not done from here, it's not. And everything I've invested my time in was from here, even when it was wrong. That's my point, and I agree 100%. That's what I said. I know that much. I know that much. Okay, but if you lack spiritual sensitivity, concerns, and care, you cannot cleanse your body with what? Because you need your heart, mind, and the openness. What? To reach the higher dimensions of being, you have to be willing to what? Go to the next level. put yourself in a position, raise your conscious level, daily meditation, righteous living, selfless service. Those are qualities that you can practice, and you'll be rewarded for those things. Not by the people you're doing for. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. God's service, don't worry about monetary things. Therefore, certain disciplines, certain philosophies, certain religious concepts that you have to enjoin to what? Promote the spiritual evolution. If you're a Christian, you walk, talk, and act like a Christian, and that's promoting the Christian concept elevation. To see people see you doing it. That's how you promote it. As a Mason, I conduct myself as a Mason. As a right thinker, I carry myself and conduct myself as a right thinker. Simple. And those disciplines are part of what we call Shedy. Those are things that you need to study and practice and master. They are also known as Sema or yoga disciplines. Again, the Korean got theirs, the Indian philosophy of yoga got theirs. There's five. Shedy, or Shiti, Shedy, Shedy, or you can spell it Sheti. The D and the T is synonymous. I did get it a long time ago, but you go back and forth. But it means what it means. Practice certain spiritual disciplines that will promote your spiritual evolution of consciousness, becoming aware of who you are by these practices. Those disciplines are also known as what we call Samatawi, or better known as Egyptian yoga. I brought you that in content 10 years ago. Okay, that's where I started. And specifically, what's this? The term means my favorite, to study, and penetrate. You study to what? To penetrate the mysteries. I go over these lessons, I read them, I think about it, I understand them, I get full understanding. Before I bring it to you, I want to have my concept of what it is I'm presenting to you at this particular time so I can give it to you the way you need to get it, where you can understand it and then use it. Shedy involves everything from what you eat, the job that you do, what you study in the scriptures, your meditation, and all other aspects of life that are to be harnessed and mastered in order to promote a righteous movement towards, you ready? Nihas, aka spiritual resolution, spiritual realization, or spiritual enlightenment. It's all for you to become what? One with your higher self. With what? Knowledge and practice of it. Not just believing in it. There's work that has to be done. It'll tell you that from the beginning. In order for it to be effective, you got to put the work in. Why? Who's going to affect? You. The four things. There are four main aspects of Shedy. This is the important part right here. And these are qualities that once you understand them and learn them, you can use them and you'll see they work. Sejam, spelled Sedjm. Okay? That means listening. Listening. That's the first thing to learning. You have to listen to the teachings. Greek, Maya. It means wisdom and righteousness. Maya means you're going to study, you're going to learn, and you're going to act on what you're learning. The 42 Name Confessions, you practice them, you learn them, you live them, you master them for a reason. For a reason. Ush and Ua. Ush spelled U-A-S-H, and Ua is U-A-A. It means devotion, Ush, and meditation. Ua. Okay? When you are devoted to God, you spend a lot of time, what? Meditating, getting closer to God. And then the Hindu and the Buddhist, they take that thing to a whole nother level. We keep it Egyptian. We keep it balanced. Okay, just it ain't got to go overboard. No, remember, my yard is balanced. Everything you do, good, bad, but keep the balance in it. That's all. Too much of a good thing ain't always good. Okay, stuff that make you feel good, yeah, but too much of it ain't good. Like anything else, balance. That's what Maya represents. And when you do it in that manner, you don't get fanatical. You don't get all crazy. Okay? I've been God conscious for a long time. I'm just trying to learn how to taper it, how to keep it, lose it, and show other people how to use it and do it too. Why? That's what I got it for. If I got it, I'm giving it to you. Why? That's what I got it for. When I had drugs, I got it to sell. I got nuts, I got to give it away. That's my concept. Okay, let me just finish this up. Yeah, okay, this is just gonna be one lesson. It's gonna be one page, short lesson, right here. Now, and I just gave you 4 disciplines. In each one of them, you have to study, learn, master, and when you do that, all of them will come together, and that will make you an enlightened being. You will reach the state of what we call nihas, enlightenment. Why? You put the work in, you study, you learn, and you implement it, and you got the results. Why? That's the end result. Self-mastery, enlightenment. Each discipline is specially designed to what? To inform, purify, and elevate and hopefully establish you to follow what they call shimshus on your path to spiritual awakening. These are the lessons on the way to get there. You have to learn your lessons. Life is school. Human beings in the flesh, we are here for experience. To what? To learn. The mental aspect, the consciousness, God is spirit and consciousness. Human beings are spirit conscious in the physical. So we got the body to carry our form in. God uses nature to cover himself. Okay, that's the concept. But when you get understanding of self in God with study, practicing, you will know for yourself. You ain't got to believe in God. You need to know God. All you God believers respect that. But you need, and a lot of y'all have, what? Do righteous living. Because of your belief, it puts you in a position, like I said, make your body a vessel, what? To receive God's messages. If you ain't living like God ain't talking to you, if you ain't meditating, God ain't talking to you. He lets you just run wild. Trust me, he ain't say a word until what? You come to him. When you come to him, that's when he knows now you're ready. Why? Before you wasn't ready. So that's why he wait until you're ready. It don't get no better than that. As a parent, I want to be there for my child when they need me. That's called being a refuge. If they got nothing to come to when they're in need, what's the purpose of being a parent? And the best part of it, they don't have to come to you in refuge. They come to you out of respect and love. That's what it's all about. Moving on, wrapping it up. This is a good lesson. All right. Now, the whole idea, when you walk in the path of spiritual enlightenment, there are steps to the effect practice when daily of a proper religion. Don't make a difference. Whatever you're doing daily, you can call it religion. Why? It's a way of life. Religion means practice something that you learn it again daily. And the ritual is on a weekly basis, on a prayer line Wednesday, service on Sunday. I get and understand that, and that's fine. Okay, I've got a problem with none of that. I'm not there trying to teach nobody in my church right thinking. Not a one. They got religion. They don't need right thinking. Again, but for those who are interested, cool. But those who want it, even better. But that's what I'm translating. I ain't in competition with them. I fellowship with them. I do my thing here. I'm an evangelist. I do my work outside the church. All right. But again, religion is practiced daily. And that will what? Lead a human being. This didn't say, this said all human beings to what? Reach maturity and spiritual realization. That's the goal for all right thinkers. I ain't saying all human beings. It is for all human beings, but especially for right thinkers. Why? This is what we want to do. Reach that level. I'm giving you the tools to do that. Just that. I use them. They got me where I need to be. I find that's why I give it to you. Tune in. I'm here every day doing what I do for you. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'll be right back with the yoga, ancient Egyptian, and the philosophy behind it. That's a whole other lesson. But it's all based on you studying, learning, and implementing. Again, you can't get around that. No matter what you practice, how you practice, that's the format that everybody uses. Okay? Hope you enjoyed it. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100, 300 miles a day. And the roster man, there's a lot of them living to be 100. Oh, they do smoke. No, no, no. They got wisdom. I love their philosophy. I'm listening to them now. Again, learning from anybody who got something that's positive and creative. I'm listening to guys who are 100 years old. They got something I don't listen to. What? I want to be 100. So, yeah. And may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus the day. So I know that my right thing is passed away. I could sacrifice for mine. How about you? I'm out.